Hi everyone, we are back and we wanted to teach you a song today with hand motions as we worship Jesus as King. The name of this song is "Oh Worship the King." This is an old song. It was written 400 years ago, more than 400 years ago, by people who wanted to follow Jesus as King, just like we want to do. The words of this song are actually based on a psalm in the Bible. Psalm 104, and the language is a little pretty, like poetry. So you can look it up and think about the words of this song. We will only learn the first verse. Let me show you some hand motions. Oh, worship the King. The girls will help me. Oh, worship the King, all glorious above, and gratefully sing His wonderful love. Our shield, our defender. Put your hand down. The Ancient of Days. That means that God was there from the beginning to the end. Pavilioned, lift your arms, in splendor. And girded, that means clothed, with praise. These are our praise hands. Okay, it's a little hard, so I'm going to do it one more time, and then we'll play some music to help us sing it. I'll also send your parents the words. Oh, worship the King, all glorious above, and gratefully sing His wonderful love, our shield and defender, the Ancient of Days, pavilioned in splendor and girded with praise. Let me play some music and try to sing it. Oh, worship the King, oh, glorious above, and gratefully sing His wonderful love, our shield and defender, the Ancient of Days, pavilioned in splendor and girded with praise. Okay. Good job. You can review that a couple of times if you want to try to learn the song, and maybe we'll practice it again another week. Well, we wanted to show you a couple of other ideas we have as we go into Holy Week, and we remember the events in the life of Jesus leading up to when He died on the cross and rose again to new life. These events are very important because they tell us an important part of what we call the gospel. And the gospel is the good news about Jesus and the reason that we have hope of eternal life and of forgiveness of our sin and the ability to be the children and followers of God. So we worked together today on a special banner. And this is our Palm Sunday banner. And it's a way to remember the day, and it's something that you can do too using your own ideas. I thought I'd let the girls tell you about why they decorated it this way.
We made a branch to show how they raised branches. We made a donkey to show how Jesus rode into Jerusalem.
Jerusalem on a donkey, yes.
And we made a crown to show how Jesus is king. And we made some stamps. The cross is to let us remember that it is a week before Easter.
Right, and before Jesus died on the cross, that's right. Well, you can make your own banner at home using your ideas, and you could send us pictures. We'd love to see what ideas you have for making a banner. Our other idea that we want to do as a family, and we thought you might like to do, is to make a Holy Week jar or box or basket at home. We put a little sign on it. You could make a sign out of paper or just write it on the box or the jar, Holy Week Story Jar or Holy Week Story Box. And each day, as you read from the Bible about the important events that happened in the life of Jesus, You could put something that you make or that you find into the jar as a family using your own imagination. We don't want to tell you what to do, of what might remind you about what was important about that day in the life of Jesus and his disciples. So for today, for Palm Sunday, we had a couple ideas. You might have a different idea. We're going to put a couple palm fronds in the jar. First, before I do that, to make it pretty, you might want to do this. I'm going to put a little tissue paper in the bottom of the jar. And then, yeah, we decided that we would put these palm fronds in to remember the branches that they laid on the ground and waved in praise. And then we also cut out a little coat to remember that they even laid their coats on the ground to worship and honor Jesus as a king. And their coats were very important to them. So they were saying something special about Jesus. You might choose to put something else in the jar. And as you go through each day of this week leading up to Easter, and remembering all the events that happened to Jesus, you can put something else in the jar that you think of, that you find in your house, your yard, or that you make out of paper, and put it in the jar as a family to remember the story of Holy Week, what happened to Jesus. And a lot of those events make up the good news about Jesus and how he came to save us and made it possible to live new life in him. We miss you out there. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon.